There's no platforms to get in the way of the guitar strings, but at the same time, like, Greatswords and Lances tend to excel on Demon Island.
Yeah, that's right. It's kind of the Greatsword runway for strings, right? You get one dodge, and then we usually, depending on the Greatsword player, see like those like side light, D light, then sidelight opener again, and then whatever the heck you want into sidelight finisher, you get the stock at orange. Power Ranger hasn't really been playing that way. He's opted for a much more aerial-focused Greatsword, lots of nairs, lots of recovery finishers, and when he does go for the sidelight reads, it's usually after a dash forward stop, like such.
Yeah. It's been like a reaction more than a read.
Yeah. And let's see whose favor that works into so far, because as we are getting into this game one, Kyna has been doing the most damage, but Power Ranger could land one side sig. Well, he tried, and get the stock, but no. Kyna gets the first strike. Down sig punishes him for that side signature, and Kyna could run away with this.
The down sig from Kyna, a great punish on the whiff from Power Ranger, and again, covering that weapon, just trying to deny as long as possible.
Oh, goes in for that sidelight opener. Kyna just attacks him back. D-light. Well, he just went for the sidelight, D-light, sidelight there. And Kyna dodges out of the way, catches the landing. He's sweating. He's sweating above the stage for a long duration of time. And Kyna continues to catch these landings with the neutral light.
No, Kyna has been avoiding so many hits, but that recovery finally connects, and Power Ranger back to the regular sword against Kyna. Kyna immediately picks up a set of guitars.
I thought if I looked at you hard enough while you were talking, you wouldn't say it.
No shot.
you had no hesitation. Power Ranger gets hit by the neutral light, and the Nair comes through. Neutral light connects, dash forward, dash back, side air hits Power Ranger. It's the backswing of the Nair. Starting to tack on some good damage against Kyna, but the neutral signature after the weapon throw. Kyna's so good at throwing the weapon, picking up a new one, and then immediately turning it into a combo of his own.
But the sweat beats come out. Kyna with the gravity cancel downlight into the recovery.
Twice now that Power Ranger is like, I'm behind, I have to hit a side sig, and Kyna says, you wish. And gets him with the D-light or down sig from behind off the top that time with the recovery as a finisher, and Kyna continues to take the lead here in game one.
Now Power Ranger needs to find a finisher again. Again, sweat beating over the stage.
Scary. That side air was a really rough angle to be hit by, but Power Ranger makes it back, cuts through with the recovery. One more of those could take Kyna off the top, and he's looking for it.
Trying to find the hit. Doesn't get the dodge read that he wants, doesn't get the recovery.
Dashes forward, or dash jumps forward with the Nair.
Still not enough.
Surprised that wasn't enough. D-light recovery from Sword would definitely do it. And he's putting out his own recoveries there, hoping to catch Kyna dodging through, but Kyna's not letting him have it. And those weapon throws, he's taking it, he's dashing back, and then he's going back into neutral, but Power Ranger gets him with that recovery and brings it 1-1.
And he's going to be sticking with the Greatsword for the final stocks here in game number one. Doesn't get the dodge reads again. He goes for that dash forward, tries to poke with a sidelight, hoping, but Kyna's just not falling for it.
Ooh, nice Sair. Pivots in second Sair. Goes for recovery, catches him on the way through. Power Ranger sweating onto the ground. Neutral light connects, and he makes it back. One down air, two. No, he doesn't fast fall on that one. And Kyna makes it back to stage to hit him with another attack as the recovery comes through, and one more of those could take Power Ranger out in game one.
More than anyone Power Ranger has run into so far, Kyna has been going for wake-ups against the Greatsword, and they've been working.
Oh, but that's the first side sig that hits. Oh, what? The ground pound comes through the recovery. Not going to knock him out from beneath the stage, and Power Ranger, exhausted, still hits his own recovery, but the sword goes away. Greatsword waiting on the other end. He's never going to be able to pick it up as he's trying to get back to the stage. And the Nair actually cuts through, and now Kyna gets the edge guard at the very end anyways, but that was a clutch recovery from Power Ranger until the very end.
And Kyna gonna take game number one. Again, the guitar is doing so much work. He still has the sword. Of course, he got that gravity cancel downlight recovery. He's putting out 259 damage with it. But really, the guitars are the thing that's shining for Kyna.
Yeah, Kyna really trying to flip that PR 2-1. Really trying to get that at least before BCX, right? Because these two players are, in the region, the most evenly matched. But Kyna so far putting on so much of a performance that Power Ranger feels pressured off of the Greatsword and the sword.
Now he's going over to the Tai Lung, the crossover for the Mordex. And I love this color scheme. Looking like a cheetah right now, even though it's a snow leopard is like what it's based on.
Usually this is like the cats versus dogs argument, but
it's cats versus cats.
Yeah.
But one's like an alien cat, so definitely looking at the like normal cat.
Is that what it is?
He's on the gross Asuri skin.
So Earth cats versus alien cats.
It's Predator Asuri. It's gross and creepy and makes me uncomfortable.
Wow, really? I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, but you like that kind of stuff.
Okay, no, production, get out of here. This is grand finals. All right, game 2. We've got Power Ranger on Tyela and going for the down line off the side of the stage. And then, the Nair almost picks it up. We have a really different style of Power Rangers so far that has yet to come online, which is that we are off of those one-hit, two-hit style weapons. Lots of very string-heavy weapons to combat the string-heavy weapons from Kyna on the guitars, and Kyna is just having a field day, honestly. This is rough.
He's still hitting. He's still hitting. Okay. The side light gets him the weapon pickup over to the gauntlets. Needs to find a recovery.
Nice. Downlight comes through, dodges this side air from Power Ranger, but that's there, perfect angle. Oh, he gets the second one, and Power Ranger's out of there. Ooh, we're going to a game 3 pretty quickly at this rate. Power Rangers yet to show that he can do anything with these two weapons against Kyna. This is rough. Sides picked up. Last time I saw this, Kyna did 50 million damage and then took the stock. Side light goes through, strong hit. Power Ranger tries to go for the edge guard there. And Kyna uses the side stick to get the momentum back to the stage to go for the recovery. Okay, Power Ranger takes the stock. Still looking pretty rough, Duke.
Yeah, this is looking pretty dire for Power as he even makes sure that he doesn't have a weapon spawn going into these final moments. Picks up the scythe, but he hasn't had those big strings that you know he wants.
Nair hits again. Another Nair. Falls down with the down air, and Power Ranger looks behind him with that neutral light. Starts to get these side lights, but he doesn't get it out in time. Kyna hits him with the neutral light, makes it back to stage maybe. Power Ranger, if he gets a good Nair here, it could be huge, but Power Ranger's playing such a ground-heavy scythe. Okay, there's the Nair recovery. Kyna's off the side of the stage. Where's he going?
Bacon, which side misses the dare. And Light doesn't get the recovery, doesn't get a punish on it. Another one into the recovery. Kyna is up 2-0.
So there was some potential there with Power Ranger's Scythe, but the interesting thing was he was trying to play Scythe like Sword. You know how many times he was like at the side of the stage, neutral lighting, and then like, wait, why didn't this catch you? It's not quite as active as the Sword neutral light there, and Kyna took full advantage of that. 200 damage, well, 199 damage.
What? Where? I didn't see that number anywhere.
Oh, well, because never mind. Anyways, he did that. What? I thought that was the difference. Was it actually 99 damage?
It might have been. I was looking.
It was
there's like 6 different numbers.
It was 514. See there.
Yeah.
See 514 to 315, and I said 200 damage, but it's technically 199.
Okay,
that's what I was getting at.
Yeah.
You made it was not worth.
No, I didn't see 199, so I was like, where?
That is called math.
Okay.
Do me a favor.
15.
Read how much. 15? Okay. Yes, that's how much. He did
that's
less
just
damage.
The number on the screen.
He did 50 damage with gauntlets and 43 with unarmed. That's actually worth talking about. What? Default of Surrey? Is there like an extra, like what color palette would be like the same thing as the extra yellow?
The yellow Orion.
What is that for a Surrey? Because this is default of Surrey going up against Kyna here in Game 3.
This is definitely a desperation pick coming out from Power. Nice
is it the ultimate weapon? Let's find out. Look at that pivot neutral light and a spike neutral signature. You didn't know, Duke, but Power Ranger's actually the best of Surrey in South America.
Apparently. Looking real good, sticking with the sword. I mean, he has the sword carry over from the Jaeon, from the Ezio as well, so there's some reasoning behind this.
I just feel like Power Ranger's strength really is in the neutral light on that weapon. I mean, we just saw it 3 times, almost 4 times, and he was like, he's so neutral light brained on like Brawlhalla in general that he tried doing it with Scythe too, and then it didn't work. And so
the
now
weapon
he's back
toss?
over the sword. Can he make it back? You know what? That was his best chance. But you don't get the full distance on sides if you gravity cancel it. He would need to manifest a platform off the side of Demon Island. Guess what, Duke? There's no platforms here. Nope. This map is very small. Like,
well, it's wide, but there's definitely no platforms. Oh, 2 dares.
Double dare. Picks up the guitars and goes straight up to the ground pound. All right, question is, which of Surrey dunks the other first? Go.
Kyna.
Kyna? Power Ranger.
Well, yeah, we can't pick the same person.
I was going to pick Power Ranger, though. You fell for my trap, Duke. Here we go. Let's see what he can do. Downlight. Recovery. That's not neutral sig, though, Power Ranger. Well, I guess he's technically hit the sword one, but close game so far. Power Ranger's still holding on that lead. There it is. Guitar's coming through.
Dodge.
He tries to side. Okay. What is he? He's going for the D-Light recovery here on the sword, I think.
Or he's just trying to deny weapons because Kyna hadn't had one, but there's the sword pickup, the falling Sair.
An unusual choice from Kyna. Not really a signature-heavy Asuri from what we've been seeing throughout the bracket. Side sig comes through, and it's punished like one of Power Ranger's side sigs on Jaehyun when he was playing the sword. But that recovery will catch Power Ranger, barely living so far.
Though. There's the Sair, and it's going to be final stocks here. Is Kyna going to be crowned the champion, or is Power Ranger going to take this to game number 4?
Oh, we're about to find out. Power Ranger with the Asuri. The Asuri Ditto going up against Kyna here. And doing the best on it so far. Kyna now trying to get through with those guitars, but the sword's coming through. Power Ranger looking for those neutral lights, and Kyna not letting him land. Sidelight Nair. Is that going to be it, Duke? Sair hits Power Ranger low on jumps.
The edge guard keeping it going. Power Ranger gets past, though. Lots of damage was put out from Kyna. The Power Ranger survives.
Boy, can Power Ranger do it. There's the recovery. Oh, side air hits. Oh, this is huge. Down lights.
Oh,
neutral
the
sig. Okay, he doesn't hit, but he still gets the Sair afterwards, so it's like the same.
Delayed Sair. Oh, Kyna sticking with him. Caught the dodge down. That's the recovery. Kyna takes it 3-0, and he's going to be the Autumn champion for South America.
Amazing performance coming out from Kyna here in South America, taking it 3-0, just uncontested by everybody that he faced throughout the entire tournament. And as you said, he is the South American Autumn champion. Look at that side air coming through there for that spike. And even though Power Ranger had a really strong start with the Asuri here in the mirror matchup, Kyna stabilized, and this guitar string was just phenomenal. Gets the recovery after neutral light and celebrates that emote at the very end. Giving a little bit of an applause for himself because, man, what a huge win. A win that he definitely needed. I don't know for sure how close like the PR race is between Power Ranger and Kyna, but getting a win over Power Ranger in grand finals is certainly going to help Kyna get over the edge.
I mean, it is, again, the final opportunity for players to get PR before the World Championship.